Good morning, guys. Today's a little bit of a beauty reset day. I haven't filmed in 3 weeks, almost 4, and yeah, girl, just need a little break. I broke my nose for one thing, and I needed to let that heal, and I can finally touch my face again, and it doesn't hurt to smile. I just have a little residual scar on the bottom of my nose. I slipped getting in bed and fell and was uppercut by said bed. Well, the ledge at the bottom of the bed uppercut my nose, and yeah, knocked me out for a minute. Heard a very loud crunch, and definitely broke my nose. So that was not fun. But we are on the mend now, and it is almost completely healed. The swelling is just about gone. I surprisingly only had a little bruising around my nostril. Amazing. Right now I'm testing out some new shampoo from Carol's daughter. I'm trying to be a little more committed to doing my hair curly, doing it right, not using junky products, and doing the proper techniques. Mumble and Bumble inspired me with their curl products for thin hair, thin and fine hair, and they actually work in my hair and don't weigh it down, and my hair actually looks more like a 2C, getting close to the 3s. Yeah, and then we're also tinting the brows. My brows are in desperate need of a little grooming, and I haven't dermaplaned my face in about a month, so that needed to happen. Another cool thing though is I had to go to the dermatologist, and she commented on how pretty my skin was, and I was very flattered. When a dermatologist says you got good skin, girl, that went right to my head, and now I'm just like, yeah, I got good skin. Which is funny because I've always been very self-conscious about my skin and never thought I had a pretty skin. I just, because it was a lot of redness and freckles and, you know, congestion, but it's in such a good place now. Let's continue on talking about hair. I just got out of the shower, and I'm putting some of the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex in. This is a hair strengthener, and this stuff is absolutely amazing. K18 who? Olaplex, never heard of her. This stuff is awesome. It just, my hair feels amazing and looks like freshly trimmed hair. But this is a scientifically proven to make hair bonds 8 times stronger, more resistant to future damage, while adding softness, smoothness, and shine and manageability. I use this weekly as recommended, and I give it a good 10 plus minutes between, which is what is recommended, and you start with 2 pumps. 2 pumps is usually all I need, and this just smooths right into the hair easily. That leaves no residue, no texture. You have no idea you applied it, aside from having beautiful hair. Continuing on with skincare. I got a couple of new things from Dr. Dennis Gross. He sent over the Vitamin C Lactic 15% Vitamin C Firm and Bright Serum. This stuff is lovely. It's a very true, good, just vitamin C treatment. This I feel like is definitely helping out with my skin. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and this is supposed to help with loss of firmness, dullness, dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, and sun aging, which I do have some sun damage, and I have dark spots, I have freckles, and it has definitely helped a lot with that. Been using it 2 weeks so far, and it's been great. This is a powerful antioxidant-rich serum. Powerful 15% L-ascorbic acid combined with lactic acids to enhance performance and visibly improve signs of aging, dark spots, uneven tone, loss of elasticity, firmness, fine lines, wrinkles, and dullness. This does have a bit of a scent to it, like a chemical vitamin C smell. If you've used a pure, like, higher-end vitamin C product, they don't smell great. You use an SPF with this type of product, of course. Well, use an SPF every day. Yeah. My dermatologist was also very proud of me about my SPF usage. She's like, you're a good girl. You stay out of the sun and use your SPF. I was like, yes, ma'am. And I have no skin cancer. That is why I went to the dermatologist, by the way, is that I had a very suspicious skin growth on my knee. But the dermatologist looked at it and she's like, oh, no, it's a benign fibroma. She says it's totally fine. She says if it starts looking really weird, gets pussy or anything like that, come it back. But other than that, she's like, I think it's fine. But I am going to be going back yearly now for checkups. Back to the Dr. Dennis Gross, because I do have more to tell you about the dermatologist. I've really enjoyed this vitamin C serum, and it's been a really good addition to my skincare routine for the mornings. And in conjunction with that, I have been using the Dr. Dennis Gross Vitamin C Lactic Firm and Bright Eye Treatment. And this y'all has made a world of difference. I used to have very rough skin under my eyes. It was very like kind of, it wasn't like there were milia there, but it was bumpy and just rough, kind of crepey and rough feeling. And nothing I did ever changed that. Within a few days of using this, my under eye skin was so smooth, and is so smooth, and just brightened and nice looking. Like the darkness under there and sallowness is gone. It looks really good, and they look just healthy and awake and bright, and the texture is so nice, and definitely like the fine lines and stuff have been minimized, especially like on my lid area, and it has just made a world of difference. I don't think it's stuff that like you guys would notice, but stuff that I notice when I look in my magnified mirror, like I did when I'm sitting there dermaplaning and tinting my brows, that kind of thing. But yeah, this has been a wonderful little addition here, and it has basically the same claims as the serum. It's for lines, wrinkles, dark spots, puffiness, and tired looking eyes, and it definitely has helped quite a bit. It claims to visibly firm, bright, smooth, and re-energize eyes, and I do think it does, definitely with the smoothing. Like, I've never had a under eye product do so well, and I'm quite liking this. So I've been using this in the morning as well with my AM skincare, and of course I always use my niacinamide from Paula's Choice that I'm still haven't decided if it has done anything great for my skin or not, but I'm still using it, and I'm actually almost out of it. And then I'm gonna add some nice moisture because we did do some exfoliating today and the dermaplaning. The skin's gonna need a lot of love on that moisture barrier. So I'm gonna throw on some of the Confidence in a Cream from It Cosmetics. This is a transforming super cream, anti-aging and armor. I think I've talked about this to you guys before. This is a really lovely cream. It sinks right into the skin. It doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy or anything, yet it is so effective. Like, your skin just drinks it up. It's wonderful. And now I'm just going to get my hair blow dried and diffused. I'm diffusing, which is going to take like a freaking hour. That's the only thing. Hair diffusing takes so long. But I'm going to do that, drink some coffee here, and then I'm going to come back and chit chat with you and catch you up on what's been going on and show you a couple more things that I've picked up lately and not keep you here forever. Okay, hello. I'm drinking the Chobani cold brew. I thought it was the creamer. I cannot find the creamer anywhere. I really want to try it because I heard it was really good, but I'm drinking actually the sweet cream cold brew, and I've drank the whole carton in 3 hours. There's not much in it. I have a problem. Anyways, it's alright. It's not like life-changing or anything. It tastes like the Starbucks little coffee drinks. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to show you a few more things that I did pick up at the store real quick. Mainly just a couple of makeup items here. I got this Saturday Detention palette from Physicians Formula. This is with the Breakfast Club. How cute. How cute. The bronzers do look a tad orangey on me, but I don't think they're bad. I think they're the Butter Bronzer formula. There's a vague scent coming off of them. The highlighters are gorgeous, and the blushes are gorgeous. This one has a bit of a shimmer sheen to it, and it's really nice. I think that this is a good little palette if you are really, really pale like myself. They do have another colorway, but it doesn't look much different other than, like, it doesn't look more saturated or more pigmented so much as it's just warmer shades. But this is the only one I saw available at my local drugstores. And yeah, I like John Hughes movies, and I like 80s stuff, and it's really cute. This is like, I think like $19 though. It's kind of pricey, but you're getting a good bit of product, and I found it to be quite lovely, and I've used it a good bit since I got it actually. And I picked up 2 of these little shadow block businesses. I got the lighter, it has a bit of a pinky tone to it. It reminds me a lot of Pillow Talk. This one is called 82nd and Park Ave. It's so tiny on the back. And the star of this little palette is this shade right here. This is like cooler, less coppery than Pillow Talk. This is like if you thought Pillow Talk is too warm for you. Basically gives you the same colors just without that warmth. Now, do I think these are overpriced? Very much so. These are incredibly expensive for what they are. They are $13 for 3 eyeshadows. Well, I guess not incredibly expensive, but too much for Maybelline. And it's just a lot of plastic. I mean, it's cute. It's very travel friendly. And if you're very minimal with your eyeshadow and just want something you can throw in your bag, this is really good. They at least could put a little mirror or something in here, though. I mean, and they could also made it where they attach. That would have been really cute. But I mean, it's a cute concept. It reminds me of Kaja. I just think they could have at least included 4 eyeshadows for the price point and a mirror. Because goddamn, that's expensive. The formula, though, it's nice. Why am I giving you a review? I have a review coming. And then I have West 4th and Perry Street. And this one reminded me more of Walk of No Shame. But it's a little more cool and mauve as well. Like, this shade is a beautiful garnet, and this actually reminds me more of like a very curated version of the Naughty Nude palette from Huda. Pretty little palette though. They performed well. But for 2 of these, it was like 30 bucks with tax. And then they're 20. I was frustrated with that price point. And I didn't even think about it until I got in the car. I was thinking about like the whole car ride home, and then I got home and I went to check my email to see if I got the receipt. They didn't email me a receipt because I was going to return those. It's like, you know what? That's too much. Fuck you, Maybelline, but here we are. I just put White Russian on my lips from Buxom to see if I still like it. I still like it. Oh, such a good lip gloss formula, man. Why do I not use you more? I did a whole shop my stash situation and reorganized my makeup. Like I said on the floor, I sat in here for 2 hours during that yesterday and just sorting through stuff, organizing and cleaning. And yeah, that's what I spent my day yesterday doing. Was just that whole like kind of behind the scenes prep work, some computer work, and fun stuff like that. Yeah, oh, I was gonna tell you that there's something else about the dermatologist I want to tell you. Oh, I told her about how some body sunscreens seem to give me hives. She tried a Supergoop mousse sunscreen on me. That was the best feeling thing. I'm kicking myself that I didn't just buy it because she had it for sale at the office. And she wanted to try that one on me because she said it had good results. And it felt so nice on my arm. It felt like I put moisturizer on. It wasn't sticky. It was the most beautiful formula for a body SPF that I've ever felt. So lightweight. I mean, close to like the K-Skin one that I love. This formula here, it's very lightweight, non-greasy, not sticky. I don't feel it on your body. That one had that feel, which is funny because that Supergoop resetting spray is so damn sticky and greasy. Their formulas are so all over the place. Like, I love a lot of their face formulas. Like the matte one I think is amazing, and the glow one's beautiful. You know, I've tried travel sizes of them, and I don't know if this mousse one's new or not, but that was really good. So just heads up, if you have some irritated skin, I didn't get any hives from it. I do have irritation from cheaper sunscreens. She said it's something in the base product most likely causing the problem. So the actives are usually the same from high-end to affordable SPFs, but she said usually the base products is where the big difference is, and that's most likely what was causing my hives. Which is weird because Neutrogena is like supposed to be so gentle, and they're the ones that give me the worst hives. But I also just break out hives a lot on the day-to-day. Like, I go outside, hives. I touch my arm, hives. And it was getting like crazy, and I don't know. It wasn't even something I had brought up to the doctor recently, because it was one of those things I just forget to mention when I'm at the doctor. But I had gone for a checkup last week, and you'll actually, I think, in a video, I talk about this more in depth a little bit because I had just like gotten a phone call while I was filming. But I went for just a checkup on my antidepressant and just kind of touch base, see where we are, how I'm feeling. And she noticed I'd gained like 5 pounds in, what was it, 2 months or something, 3 months. And you know, I'd previously complained to her about being very tired all the time, exhausted feeling. My body hurts constantly. And we thought it was maybe due to the antidepressant, because I'd also complained about just weight gain as well, and just feeling so foggy. So that's why we had switched to Cymbalta. And this time she noticed still having the same kind of issues. My energy levels have improved a little bit, and the body pain, not really, but kind of. But the weight gain is continuing. So she's like, you know what, let's do some in-depth blood work here on your thyroid. And she pulled up my previous blood work and it showed where I was like borderline to have hypothyroidism, which I didn't even know that. And lo and behold, I have incredibly underactive thyroid. So I've started a medication for that. This is the first, I'm coming up on the first full month of it. I'm about 3.5 weeks in, and definitely feeling better. Feeling so much better. The body pain has definitely minimized quite a bit. It is now just in my back, not my whole body, not my hands, and not having trouble with the carpal tunnel nearly as much. Just my muscles don't shake. I don't feel weak all the time. I don't have just muscle pain. It's made a huge difference in that, and my energy levels have improved. I can focus. I haven't felt foggy in a month. Like, I've just been able to think and do and concentrate, which has always been a little bit of a struggle. I feel like I can even see better almost. It's weird. I just feel alert and feel normal. So hopefully this works out. But yeah, but what I was getting at is that the hives were part of the hypothyroidism, because it messes up your skin. It creates really dry, itchy skin, and that's why I had hives. I haven't broke out in hives in over 3 weeks, and I've applied sunscreens and stuff that I thought were causing issues just to test it. No hives. I have gone outside. I have stepped on grass. I've touched grass. I've cuddled kitty cats and just touched surfaces and stuff, and then touched my arms, my back, and places that I would end up having covered in hives and itching super bad has not happened. And so that's a little bit of a miracle. I'm just so tickled with not itching constantly. That, hell yeah. Good things, hopefully. It was a bit of an adjustment being diagnosed with like something chronic like this that's never going to really go away, and you just have to use medication to control. I don't like being tied to a medication. And even though I have been on and off my adult life with Cymbalta or Celexa, Effexor, I can name them all off to you. I've always had some kind of medication I've had to take daily, and the Cymbalta you do have to be very scheduled with. Like, it's not a willy-nilly take it medicine. You have to take it, for me personally, I have to take it early in the morning because it keeps me up at night if I don't, because it gives me energy. And the thyroid medicine I have to take first thing, and I can't have anything for an hour. No coffee, no food, particularly no caffeine for an hour. That's a long hour. It actually like reduces the effectiveness of the medicine by like 80-something%, 60 to 80%. So I'm like, well, shit, I guess I'll just have water for an hour, which I guess is probably good for me to do that, not go straight for coffee and actually drink water first thing. And so it's kind of making me do something a little healthy too, but that's created a little bit of struggle with schedules, because I'm pretty freestyle with my schedule. I don't have a normal sleep schedule, so I'm trying to maintain that normal sleep schedule so I can take my medicine at 6 a.m. when I get up, or take at least somewhere between 5 and 6 in the morning, because that's when I usually like get up. At the latest like 8, and have a reasonable window of time where I can take it, wait the hour, and then eat and get my day started. So that's been a little bit of an adjustment, getting used to that. Other than that, we had company over the weekend, which was nice. 80s night. I went to an 80s party. I'm going to insert some of the footage here. And my look, that was so much fun. There will be a get ready with me of that look coming up, of how I did the makeup. That was one of the most fun nights I've had in so long. Man, I danced. I was feeling so good physically, like hell yeah. But yeah, I danced, I walked around, I didn't have to use my cane. I've not had to rely on my cane nearly as much this month. Today I'm a little hurty in my back, but it comes and goes. I'm also going to be starting physical therapy soon, and I have to get some x-rays done on my lower back to see really if there's anything new going on, because my hip has joined the party so much. It's more like my back and hip are really the only issue I have right now physically. So we're going to get that looked at, and then I'm going to start physical therapy to hopefully kind of help just me feel a little better. That's really what's been going on the last little while that I haven't been vlogging, and I just didn't feel like vlogging, and my nose had hurt. It hurt. My nose was hurting, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I definitely can tell that it's much smaller than it had been last. It was swollen. I couldn't touch like down here. Like up here was fine. It was this lower part, and so just a tad tenderness around my septum area, and I had to do that little mark. That is where like I busted the skin. I'm still haunted by the sound that made. Yeah. I remember just hearing my knee slipping off the bed, and then my back foot slid, and trying to catch myself, and then crunch, warm, blood, and black. I fully blacked out onto just ground and laid there for a few minutes just trying to figure out, like, I kind of like, whoa, and just trying to like, oh my god, gotta get myself together. And Pumpkin kind of was nudging me, and that's what like, oh shit, what happened? That's actually been a problem with my bed, is I have slipped off of it a few times because I have really short legs. I'm 5'1". I'm not very tall. My bed is very tall. So like I can't sit on it like with my butt. I slide off, and I'm constantly, my foot will slip or something. It's a constant little struggle getting with that. So my husband said, you know what? Let's just list it on Facebook Marketplace and get a new bed, because this has been just going on too much. Because he's like, watch me. He's like, do this, like slide. And I'm like, yeah. And we have a memory foam mattress that just kind of gives, and it just slumps, and you just slide right off. It's not a functional way to be. And I love my bed. It's a beautiful bed, but it's just too big. And I want a nice like low kind of platform bed style. There's one I think West Elm had a couple of years ago I was in love with, and I don't think they have it anymore, and it was so fucking expensive. That was like $3,000. It was big. It was like the built-in nightstand whole situation, and it was dreamy, and I love it so much. I think I'm gonna definitely sell that, just sleep on the freaking box spring and mattress. And that way Pumpkin can jump up and down too. We don't have to pick her up and put her down. I'm actually getting ready to film today. I've been doing my curly girl. Look at this. Look at how nice my hair turned out today. I like it. This is my natural texture here, which is a 2B. I can't remember. I done forgot the guide. Anyway, yeah, this is what my hair naturally looks like. It kind of is very similar to like doing one of those beach wavers, but I get more ringlety towards the end here, where I'll have actual ringlets to the bottom and then just S waves towards the top. And I'm trying to really work with it and encourage it a little more, and using more curly friendly products. Like, look at this one. This one's doing so good. And I'm really surprised that on my hair length that it's working. It's not weighing it down so much. I'm proud of this, and adding that diffuser in definitely was a game changer. Oh, I forgot to show you one more thing. Pure Elise had also sent me a BB cream. This is their Glow BB cream. This is the most interesting thing. It is like glowy yet matte at the same time. Like, I don't even have to set it. This would be great if you have oilier skin. Perfect for summer. And it has the added SPF in. Me and that have been getting along so well. And it's such a perfect shade match for me without like a self tan. This is fair. This has been so good. This is lovely. It's got nice coverage. It has a very skin-like soft glow to it. Like it's a satin finish almost. Like it has that luminosity, but it's not wet looking. It is really good. And they also sent this cute little shopping bag, which I've been using the poop out of around the house. It is so, so cute. It's big. That's why I like it. It has a little snap at the top. That's so cute. I love that. I love tote bags and stuff. I use them a lot for just bringing stuff from room to room instead of dropping everything. I find that easier to just put things in tote bags or baskets. What else was going to tell you? Oh, and they did send this little nice cleanser over. That's a nice little catch up though with what's been up lately. Just been a lot of adjusting, accepting things, and trying to just focus on getting a good schedule going and feeling good, and just, I don't know, I think I just need a little bit of quiet time personally, like for my brain, and just to have a little mini brain break, if you will. So that was kind of a just very chill 3 weeks, and aside from going to the 80s night, which was a lot of fun, but that was like right at the beginning of the 3 weeks. And then I broke my nose and decided I'm just gonna take a break, and I was like, oh, I'll just take a few days off until this heals up, because I didn't think it was that bad. It's a lot worse than I thought. And yeah, but I can move my face. I can only feel a little bit like when I do that, I can feel like a little, it's not even pain, it's just kind of a tender, like odd feeling. But there's way less swelling today. Like I had a lot of swelling kind of more internally, and that's where it was more bruised, and it was like in my upper gum area kinda. And it's just like these last couple days really got better. For a little bit there I was thinking, is this ever gonna go away? Because it just felt painful every day. I couldn't do extractions on my nose, and that was driving me crazy. Like I couldn't really touch my nose and mess with it, and I had a runny nose the whole time. I had sniffles because allergies. I was like, are you kidding me? This is the time I get a runny nose? I hardly ever have like a runny nose and have to sneeze. Well, I have to sneeze a lot, but I don't usually need to like blow my nose and constantly have tissues around. I was at that. I don't know if it was because of hitting my nose, it was extra runny or what, and it was just aggravated. So I finally did a nose spray yesterday. One of those flush out your sinuses, because I just could not breathe through one of my nostrils, and I thought, oh my god, maybe this is swelling, maybe my sinus canal eustachian tube collapsed, because I do have one that will kind of collapse every now and then, because this is not the first nose break I've had. So I thought, oh well, maybe it's something to do with that. No, I just had a stuffy nose, and I think it was just congested because I did have the swelling and stuff. So I did this, it's called Clear. It's I can't remember what's in it, but it's like a rosemary something, maybe xylitol or something. I can't remember what the ingredient is. It burns, it feels awful, it tastes terrible, but you do it in your nose. You're supposed to do it like every morning, and it flushes your sinuses out. It works. And it does work really well, especially if you deal with allergies and stuff. It's a cleanse. It's kind of like doing a neti pot or something. But, oh god, it's rough. It's one of those things you sit there and stare at it because you dread doing it, because you know it's going to feel horrible. And it's going to choke you. It makes me choke. My eyes start pouring. It feels like I got pepper sprayed. Oh man. But anyway, I can breathe. And I'm just glad my nose is feeling better. So things are looking up right now, and hopefully everything with this one medication does work out. We don't have to tweak it too terribly much. I think that's kind of expected, that you do end up having to tweak the thyroid medicines back and forth a bit to find that right balance, because it's so personal type of thing. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna film a video, and tonight's date night with my husband. We are gonna go get some Mexican food. He wanted to go out last night, but I'm like, dude, I'm not dressed, my hair is dirty. I only slept like 2 hours. Nah. And actually went to bed early last night, got up at a decent time today. Proud of myself for that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit, and hopefully this isn't a 2-hour video. Alright, we have finished filming for the day. My hair actually held up, my curls. They're still going pretty strong. All right. Usually the last few days they have just fallen out by now because of the humidity, but humidity is a little better today. And this side did really well. Like, there's actually almost like ringlets. Am I finally figuring out how to style my hair properly and take good care of it? Maybe. It only took me 35 years. But anyway, I'm happy with it. I haven't like done this type of, look, see, it's trying to be ringlets. It's trying. It would do it occasionally when my hair was short, like when it was like shoulder length and had a lot of layers in it. Then I'd had like some nice curls going. But since it grew out, I kind of just quit messing with doing it because I didn't think it would work. But well. Anyway, here's today's makeup. We used Gemini 2. Mine was a little watery, so this one's got a little messed up over there, but I think it came out quite nice. I used the Purely's foundation, or BB cream stuff. I can't remember what it's called. I did put some powder on today because I was just seeing if I still liked the particular powder. But it does have a little bit of like a skin like glow to it, but it's not like overly glowy, and it kind of sets down on itself. Like the concealer I used was the Bare With Me NYX Bare With Me serum concealer, which I forgot to show you I picked up the other day while I was showing you some makeup I bought. That was another thing. It's really nice. I see the hype, but yeah, that's what we're up to. And if you can hear, little dog is squeaking. She is playing with her toy next to me. Say hello. What you doing? You got your little bear? Is that your little polar bear? Say Christmas bear. Yeah, you love little Christmas bear. Oh, sweet girl. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, Pumpkin, look here. You not gonna look? Nope, that's the best we get. Yeah, that's the best you get. Sideways attitude. She's wanting to do something, I think. So she's antsy, and she's waiting for her papa to get home from work as well, even though we still wait 2 hours, 3 hours almost until he gets home, and then it's date night. So yeah, I'll try to remember to pull the camera out and show you at least my dinner. I'm so out of practice. Girl, I've fumbled through my intro and outro so much in my video today. But anyway, I do like the way my makeup came out. I decided to go for like what I'm calling soft gothic date night glam. But yeah, okay. I'll see you guys in a little while. Good morning. I've already finished filming a video and an IG reel. Look at me go. Got up at 6 like a normal person. Actually got up a little bit before 6, got up at 5, and did everything like I was supposed to. I have re-zhuzhed the curls today, and somehow they came out even curlier, but also not as good at the same time. I don't understand my own hair. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm trying. But yeah, today I just did a little IG reel using these little Maybelline shadow block, and this one is the West 4th and Perry, and yeah, this is how it came out. Not too dissimilar from yesterday. I got compliments on yesterday's makeup too when we went out to eat. We did actually end up going and getting Japanese food instead of Mexican because we were over in that area of town because we had to go to Big Walmart. Oh my god, Big Walmart is the worst. I swear, ours is just getting downhill every time I go. Every time I go, it's like a worst experience. Just, and there's so many people in there, and it's just hot, and it was, it was horrible. Horrible place. Like how this one part is like, no, I want to be straight, like right here. And then this one's like, I want to be a ringlet. Man, that place is just a nightmare. And I just kind of browsed through the makeup, didn't see anything interesting. All I got for myself was some Dr. Teal's bath salt and foaming bath wash, but my husband's speakers shorted out. We had this really loud lightning, like really loud, but we had lightning strike like super close to the house, and it was super loud. It scared the crap out of me, and the TV went nuts. My computer started making all kind of crazy noises, and then his speakers had quit working. So he needed new speakers. Luckily, it was just the speakers that shorted out, and the vibration from the thunder had knocked my external hard drive USB loose. So it was making my computer do the little USB ding, just and I don't know why the TV turned on. But all this happened like one time after loud thunder, scared the shit out of me, and I'm like, so much is happening. And the TV turned on to the Mystery Science Theater, or like the Riff Tracks channel. So it was just hearing Riff Tracks really loud, which is the same people do Mystery Science Theater. And then it turned itself to Amazon Prime. And and my computer's making all kind of noise at the same time. The TV is like blaring too. It's like really loud. And Pumpkin's like freaking out. I'm freaking out. The thunder just scared the shit out of me, and lightning, because it was just a big pow. I was like, not again, please don't fry my electronics again. If you've been here a while, you'll remember. I think the first year I started YouTube, we had a lightning strike the Wi-Fi junction box thing outside. And the electricity traveled up the cables into the house and fried my computer. Like completely fried it. I just luckily quit touching my computer, or else I probably would have got electrocuted. My husband felt electric shock go through him, and his hands were on his computer, but his computer survived because I think because he grounded it somehow. I don't know. I'm not an electrician, but mine fried. The lamp that was next to it was fried. My ring light got fried. The surge protectors gone. Oh, what else got fried? Like, it was like everything that was plugged in that room, magically not his computer. I don't know how that didn't get fried. Everything else in the room gone. So yeah, that sucked, and I really don't want to have did not want to have to do another insurance claim and buy another computer. No. But luckily it was just that one thing had wiggled itself loose, and I just pushed it back in, because I restarted the computer after that, and it was still kind of dinging sporadically, and I was like, the cord's loose, you dummy. Yeah, nothing, no exciting plans today. Had my leftover Japanese for breakfast. And I'm really having a little bit of cold brew, and then I think I'm gonna work on editing this vlog. I think I have put enough talking and stuff into this one vlog that I'm going to start a new one tomorrow, but so I'm just going to leave it off here. But yeah, I think I chit-chat enough and fill this one up, and I know there was a lot to like kind of catch you up on, because there's a lot kind of going on, but for some reason I just wasn't into vlogging. But I am feeling so much better. I just gotta tell you that I'm feeling good. Finally. It took a little time, a little bit of adjustment, but yeah, I think we're on the right track with everything. Oh, and I found some some channels on YouTube about hypothyroidism, so I've been learning a lot. Yeah, chronic hives is a symptom. So many, I mean, literally down the list, I had them all, and never myself connected any of these things together, because I just didn't know what hypothyroidism did, I guess. But yeah, no idea that any of these things were connected, because they all seem so unrelated. Oddly enough, that like some of the pain and stuff in your joints and the carpal tunnel is caused from like a buildup of hyaluronic acid. Isn't that weird? Anyways, I'm gonna go do some editing on the computer and enjoy the rest of my weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay spooky. Bye now. I actually remember to close the vlog out. Bye.